Greetings, divers. There are a ton of fun and wild stratagems in Helldivers 2, but have you ever thought about what your favorite stratagem says about you as a player? Well, today I'm gonna tell you. Real quick note, by the way, I stream on Twitch every week, so if you enjoy the vid and you want to tell me, or just want to come say hi, swing on by. Anyway, what your favorite stratagem says about you. Autocannon. You're a man of class, and you have an appetite for destruction. Some missions you dive into are more challenging than others. You kinda hate Bile Titans and Chargers, mainly because they take a lot of shots to bring down, but you're determined, damn it, and no matter what changes or nerfs the autocannon may eventually face, you're gonna weather the storm, because nothing hits quite like blasting your enemies into tiny bits with high-powered explosive shells. Recoilless Rifle. I've got good news and bad news there, cadet. The bad news is that you're kind of a slave to the meta. The good news is that at the very least, you're having a lot of fun out there. Yeah, it sucks to not have a backpack option, but you genuinely get excited when heavy armored enemies show up on the field. Automatons in particular are a joke to you, and you blast through super Helldive difficulty like you're taking a stroll in the goddamn park. Hats off to you, you rocket launching fiend. Flamethrower. You're kind of a maniac. There are plenty of ranged weapons that work just fine in this game, and yet you'd rather get right up close to the enemy just for the pure satisfaction of knowing that you're straight up cooking it to a well done crisp. You were probably the type of kid growing up who, during the backyard cookout, just shoved their marshmallow right into the campfire to immediately watch it burn. Don't get me wrong, I'll dive into Terminid territory with you any day, but I'm standing over there. Jump pack and warp pack. You know what? Respect. While some people can't let go of their little baby security blankets because it's very scary out there, you are a movement king who lives by a very basic concept. You don't need to shield yourself from damage if you're never in danger. And yeah, you get effed up every now and then, but who doesn't? Hauling ass and moving fast is the way you like it, damn it, and ain't nothing gonna change that. Orbital 120 Barrage, Orbital 380 Barrage, Orbital Walking Barrage. You are dangerous, and no offense, I'm staying on the opposite side of the map as you. Every mission you drop into, you are borderline foaming at the mouth at the opportunity to head to the biggest enemy base location on the map, so you can turn the whole thing into a smoking crater. To be fair, you usually warn your teammates that you're about to throw your handheld war crime at the enemy. But if your teammates are even close to a target-rich environment, you're throwing that thing hell or high water. After all, it's better to ask a teammate for forgiveness than to ask for permission to spread democracy. Orbital Laser and Orbital Railcannon Strike. I say this with the greatest level of respect. You simply cannot be bothered. Large, heavily armored enemy making its way towards you and the homies on the battlefield? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You've got objectives to burn through. Just chuck that little ball on the battlefield and giggle to yourself as the target gets blasted immediately from orbit. GG, EZ, no re. Guard Dog Rover, Guard Dog Dog Breath, and Guard Dog K9. Look, we all want to shoot more enemies of democracy, but have you no respect for your fellow teammates? I swear to God, half the time these flying trigger-happy clankers don't even look at what it is they're shooting at, and I, or one of your other fellow freedom fighters, winds up getting clipped in the back of the head because the damn thing's too stupid to shoot safely. If I want to get betrayed by my own friends, I'd go re-download Only Up. Incendiary Mines, Anti-Personnel Minefield, Gas Mines, and Tesla Tower. If you're gearing up with any of these for a short, tiny map defense mission, then okay, fair enough. But if you're bringing any of that stuff into a regular, full-length mission, you're just straight up trolling, man, 100%. Oh sure, you're quick to point out every time your little defensive stratagem does a great job, but you're also not gonna stop yourself from cackling like a hyena if one of your poor teammates gets caught up in the crossfire. Shield Generator Pack. Oh, you precious little guy, you. Yeah, I get it. Helldiving do be scary, but sooner or later, you might want to at least try to take the training wheels off the bike. There's a lot of other fun stuff out there, highly meta stuff too, that you might enjoy, but you'll never know until you take off the damn shield gen. Look, I use the damn thing too sometimes, but remember to pop the safety bubble now and then and do a little experimenting. You can't live your whole life in a safety bubble. Portable Hellbomb. You are an undeniable absolute Chad and a hero to Super Earth. Sure, your stratagem might be a meme at worst and half practical at best, but everyone's always happy when you use it, no matter the situation. A glorious display of liberty. I will always stand firm and salute when I see one go off. Sterilizer and Orbital Gas Strike. There's a pretty good chance that you might in fact be a weirdo, out here gassing things when we have weapons that fire perfectly good bullets. I think that's all I might be able to say at this time without going down a long and very strange rabbit hole. I'm not going to say for sure that you're into certain things, but I'm also not gonna rule it out. I've got my eye on you, bro. Mortar Sentry and EMS Mortar Sentry. Again, if you're using these on a very small map, defend the area type mission, all right, fair enough. But if you're bringing those out into the field on regular long missions, you're definitely trying to make a statement of some kind. About what though exactly, I'm not quite sure. I mean, hey, I guess if it works, it works. But if you hit me with one of those pineapples from God, I'm dropping back into the map right on top of your head. Machine Gun Sentry, Gattling Sentry, Autocannon Sentry, and Rocket Sentry. Although I know for a fact that there are arguments between divers about which of these options is actually the superior turret, at the end of the day, it's all good. I used to think y'all were lazy for calling in your automatic freedom dispensers, but now I'm all for it. They are fun crowd control and kind of let you feel like you're in two places at once. That and they're more predictable to avoid as opposed to those goddamn little guard dog rovers. Quasar Cannon. You are a lethal, wise, and all-knowing member of your fire team. You are well endowed, and the opposite sex find you wildly attractive. And I'm definitely 100% not just saying all of that because I am a Quasar Cannon lover. You have the ability to challenge any heavy armored enemy in the game. You never run out of ammo, and you leave your backpack slot open for any fun movement tech packs you might want to enjoy. You may not hit as hard as other stratagems in the game, but your gun is all reliable. It's like Grandpa Fallout used to say, the Quaz is the ways. He was heavily medicated. Railgun. You're a bit of an old-fashioned guy, stuck in their ways, but you know what? I respect it. You were hooked from the first moment you fired this thing. It nuked everything in sight. You punched through heavy armor like Swiss cheese and life was good. But things are a little different now. It's not as strong as it used to be, but damn it, you show the same level of dedication you have to your wedding vows because you love this gun. Till death do you part, baby, or until you accidentally overcharge and blow yourself into confetti. Patriot Exosuit and Emancipator Exosuit. Look at you out here with yo Gundam Wing wannabe looking ass. Nah, I'm just playing around. If you use them on small map defensive missions, I think you're kind of smart. But if you use them out on full large map missions, even though it might be a bit of a throw, I genuinely think you're probably a fun person who really just wants to enjoy playing the game. I'll still chuckle a little bit when your mech eventually gets demolished, but I'm always out here rooting for you, bro. Get out there and enjoy yourself. And for the love of God, please don't step on me. Arc Thrower. Some folks out there really enjoy being a support player. Others build their loadouts to counter heavies. But you know what you really like doing? Spreading chain lightning through the enemy ranks like some kind of weaponized Palpatine. And I'm fine with that, provided you don't fire your little tingle shooter in my direction. Even if I'm naked and covered head to toe in honey and getting eaten alive by 100 bugs at the same time, don't shoot that damn thing in my direction. I'll take my chances. Grenade launcher. There's only really one type of person I know these days who roll deep with the GL, and that is players who want to be an absolute speed demon when running blitz missions and closing bug holes as fast as they can. And I am freaking here for it. Faster missions mean faster metal gains for me, my man. I will cheer for you as you jetpack around and do your duty as the designated hole closer guy. Bless you, my child, and may your runs always be optimal. Machine gun, heavy machine gun, and stalwart. You are, in all likelihood, a relatively fresh, new, bright-eyed cadet who entered the world of Helldivers not too long ago. You maybe don't have a ton of other stratagems unlocked just quite yet, and that's fine. Get out there and have a little fun while you level up. However, if you have over 100+ hours dropped into this game and you still use one of these 3 weapons, I am definitely going to give you the side eye. Do you still have a landline in your home? Do you still listen to CDs? Are those still a thing? Anti-material rifle. 100% not joking, I think you're a bit of a badass. You want a weapon that can handle tough armored enemies, but you also want to be a little stylish and have a little flair while you pop off. I respect it. If you manage to one-shot a Hulk right in its tiny little face, I will pop off and celebrate with you every single time. Expendable Anti-Tank. Some people might give you grief for not simply rolling with the Recoilless Rifle, but pay them no mind. Yeah, they're single-use one and done rockets. Well, technically 2 and done, but the EAT is still one of the more awesome stratagems in Helldivers. Great at punching through heavy armor, you can share the drop with other teammates, and with a really short cooldown timer, you can throw those things all over the damn map and you won't hear one complaint out of me. Spear and Wasp launcher. I can respect that you're out here trying to make things go boom. Blowing things up is literally half the fun of playing Helldivers, and at the very least, all of your weapons can help tackle big, imposing threats, which I also appreciate. But don't you ever yearn for a launcher that doesn't require some kind of lock-on or tracking mechanic? Don't you find that your weapon feels a little paint by numbers, a little safety scissors, a little child-proof safety lock? Do your own thing, but but come on, join the rest of us out here and shoot at whatever the F you want with your launcher nation on Team EAT, Team Quasar, and Team Recoilless Rifle. Eagle 500 kg bomb. Settle down there, you alpha diver, and save some pussy for the rest of us. 500 kg bomb users are elite. There's definitely other potentially more effective stratagems out there you can use to handle big bad enemies, but I greatly respect the freedom fighters out there who commit to the bit. Even if you throw it near me to take down a big enemy, I completely understand. It had to be done. Eagle Airstrike. You are a man of culture and class. Blessed be the Eagle throwers, crowd control, hole closing, fabrication destroyers. The Eagle is that friend who you call up and say you had a bad day, and they drive over to your house with wings and beer. Golden, all of you. Eagle Cluster Bomb. Definitely not quite as blessed as the Eagle Airstrikers, but still a good lot in my book. Lay waste to the enemy on a large scale and watch them fly apart in a almost beautiful, picturesque way. Just make sure I'm out of the area before you throw that sumbitch, or we're gonna have words back on the ship. Orbital Smoke Strike and Eagle Smoke Strike. What in the fuck are you doing out here, man? Go back to school. They let you out too early. You ain't done yet. Fast Recon Vehicle.
Get in, loser.
Managed democracy calls for aid.
Hey man, I'm always down for a little Halo Warthog cosplay. Maybe not ideal for every mission out there, but you're clearly the type who likes to have fun, and I like it. Laser Cannon. You're the type of guy who likes to be just a little bit different. Not like pickle ice cream different, which is sadly a thing, but more like dipping your fries in a Wendy's Frosty type different. It's just quirky enough, and I totally get it. I don't think you're as good as the other big boy heavy-hitting weapon stratagems, but that's okay. The gun has a fun vibe with unlimited ammo, so what's not to love? Go burn down the world, you crazy kids. Grenadier Battlement. You have a certain flair for the dramatic, I guess, which I can appreciate, but I don't know, man. Just use the goddamn grenade launcher. What are we doing? Supply pack. Man, oh man, I find that you're a rare breed, and that makes me a little bit sad. I would love it if there were more of you out in the wild. Obviously for completely selfish reasons, of course, but still, you're like the cool mom who gives out snacks to everybody on the team after a soccer game. I wish Arrowhead would buff you so that you also gave out free stim packs like a walking resupply. But until then, I still appreciate you. Anti-tank mines. You ever see videos or pictures of little kids at home in a fake little plastic kitchen making pretend food to serve to their parents? Yeah, unfortunately that is you. I mean, I appreciate that you're trying to kill big bad heavy enemies, but might I recommend any of the million other better options out there that allow you to accomplish that same goal? Oh, and good news if you do, you can actually aim and shoot those other options whenever you want, as opposed to just crossing your fingers and hoping that the enemy heavy will waddle through and step on one. And finally, one true flag. So, out of every option out there, you went with this. You ignored the ability to call in an airstrike. You ignored the ability to set off a portable bomb, to fire rockets, to give your teammates ammo, to fly around with a jetpack. You ignored all of that for a 100% melee weapon featuring the flag of Super Earth. You are goddamn right you did. Literally the best stratagem in the game. I'm actually surprised you were able to fit that stratagem into the hell pod with you, considering how much room your massive cock must take up. Carry on, soldier. No notes. And that's it. Did I leave a few out? You bet I did. That's for you to fill in the blanks. Head down to the comment section and let me know how you feel about players who use the directional shield, the shield generator relay, orbital napalm barrage, or any others I missed. And hey, keep it clean down there, divers. If you enjoyed today's video, please let me know by hitting the like button and swing by the Twitch channel. I stream multiple days per week. Come say hi. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.